She went from a glare that could kill to a sweet comment that melted hearts, all in the same day. Anti-monarchy protesters booed Princess Kate and her children at trooping the colour. Her reaction? Pure fury. If looks could kill, fans said. Then, minutes later, she turned to Prince George and said something that left him cringing and the internet swooning. He looks so handsome. This is the story of Kate Middleton's emotional rollercoaster at Trooping the Collar 2026. The protector, the wife, the future queen, and why this day proved she is exactly what the monarchy needs. This is Royal News Spot. Let me start with the moment that has royal fans furious. On June 13th, 2026, the royal family gathered for Trooping the Collar, the annual celebration of the monarch's official birthday. It is supposed to be a day of pageantry, patriotism and national pride. But this year, something ugly happened. As the carriage carrying Princess Kate, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis made its way along the parade route, a group of anti-monarchy protesters from the group Republic began chanting, "Their words, not my king." They held up banners attacking the monarchy. They displayed images of Prince Andrew with Jeffrey Epstein, and they directed their jeers directly at the carriage carrying a mother and her 3 young children. Prince George is 12 years old. Princess Charlotte is 11. Prince Louis is 8. Think about that. Grown adults shouting abuse at children, at a celebration, at a family event. And Kate's reaction? It was instantaneous. It was fierce. It was the look of a mother who was barely containing her rage. In videos shared across social media, you can see Kate's expression harden. Her eyes narrow. She does not look away. She does not pretend not to hear. She stares directly at the protesters, making her displeasure crystal clear. One ex-user wrote, "Kate Middleton looking angry and the kids looking completely uncomfortable and confused. If looks could kill." Princess Kate didn't like that. Another user noticed the children's reaction. Charlotte looks like she wants to cry and Louis looks confused. Think about that for a moment. Princess Charlotte, the confident, spirited child who usually waves the crowns with a natural ease, looked like she wanted to cry. And Prince Louis, the cheeky little boy who makes everyone smile, looked confused. They did not understand why people were shouting at them, why people were angry at their family, why a celebration had turned hostile. But here is what makes this family different. Despite the hostility, despite the confusion, despite the fear that must have been coursing through them, George, Charlotte and Louis did not crumble. They continued to smile and wave at the many royal supporters who lined the route with flags. They carried themselves with dignity beyond their years. One ex-user wrote, "The children behaved with huge dignity when a tiny group of ignorant." Brainwashed Republicans started shouting. Another said, "This is not okay." And they were right. It was not okay. But the Wales children handled it with a grace that their parents have clearly instilled in them. But let me be clear about something. The children handled it with grace. Kate handled it with fury, and that fury was justified, because what those protesters did was not political protest. It was not free speech. It was bullying children. And Kate, the future queen, the woman who has survived cancer and tabloid scrutiny and family betrayals, was not about to let it slide. She did not shout. She did not confront them directly. She simply glared. And that glare said everything. If looks could kill, the phrase has been used thousands of times, but rarely has it been more accurate. In that moment, Kate was not a princess. She was not a royal. She was a mother whose children were being attacked, and she was furious. The contrast between the Wales family and the protesters could not be more stark. On one side, a family celebrating duty, service and tradition. On the other, a group of adults shouting at children. One ex-user perfectly captured the moment. Princess Kate didn't like that. No, she did not. But here is where the story takes a turn, because the same woman who was glaring at protesters minutes earlier was about to melt the internet's heart as Prince William rode on horseback in full ceremonial guard order, wearing the Welsh Guards regalia. Looking every inch the future king, Kate turned to her eldest son. A lip reader has since revealed exactly what she said, and it is adorable. Kate told Prince George he looked so handsome riding in his uniform. Prince George, 12 years old, and at that age where parents are embarrassing, looked away. He was cringing, but Kate was not done. She added, "I think it's gorgeous, George, think about that." Minutes after facing down protesters, Kate is teasing her son about how handsome his father looks. She is laughing. She is light. She is a wife in love with her husband. This is the range of this remarkable woman. Fierce protector, loving wife, embarrassing mum, future queen. And the internet noticed. When videos of William on horseback began circulating, fans lost their minds. One user wrote, "Prince William on a horse and in uniform. Is it hot in here, or is it just me?" Another replied, "That slow motion by His Royal Hotness, it's definitely hot, hot, hot." A third simply declared, "His Royal Hotness, best looking prince of ever. His Royal Hotness." That is what fans are now calling the future king of England. And Kate saw it first. She knew it all along. He looked so handsome. And then there was Prince Louis, because no royal event is complete without Louis stealing the spotlight. As the red arrows flew over Buckingham Palace, trailing red, white and blue smoke, Louis was captivated. His face was a picture of pure joy, his eyes wide, his mouth open. He looked like he was watching magic. Social media loved it. One fan wrote, "Prince Louis is just living his best life, and I'm all for it." Another said, "He will be a pilot for sure." At just 8 years old, Louis has already become the people's favourite. Not because he is perfect, but because he is real. He makes funny faces. He covers his ears during flypasts. He leaves jam fingerprints in the car. He is a normal little boy who happens to live in a palace. And in a world of manufactured authenticity, Louis is the real deal. So what did we learn from Trooping the Colour 2026? We learned that Kate Middleton is a fierce protector of her children. When protesters jeered at George, Charlotte and Louis, she did not look away. She glared. She made her displeasure known, and the world noticed. We learned that Kate is also a loving wife. Despite the chaos of the day, she took a moment to tease her son about how handsome his father looked. "He looks so handsome," she said, and the internet agreed, dubbing William His Royal Hotness. We learned that the Wales children are being raised right. When adults shouted at them, they did not cry. They did not hide. They smiled and waved. They showed dignity beyond their years. We learned that Prince Louis is a national treasure. His reaction to the red arrows was pure joy, and fans are already predicting he will be a pilot. And we learned that the monarchy is in good hands, not because of palaces or crowns or ceremonies, but because of a family, a mother who protects, a father who serves, children who are learning what duty means. The protesters wanted to ruin the day. They wanted to make a statement. They wanted to embarrass the royal family. they failed. Because what people will remember from Trooping the Colour 2026 is not the jeers. It is Kate's glare. It is her sweet comment about William. It is Louis' joy. It is George and Charlotte's dignity. It is a family that refuses to be broken.